Hello, hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream. It is me. Why do I stream so early? It's like 9 a.m. for me right now. I woke up late this morning. Oh, well, late by my standards is like waking up at 6:30, so... Probably not late by most people's standards. Hope everyone's doing good today. It's a public holiday, which is why I'm able to stream. So today we're gonna be streaming some more HIVESWAP. As I mentioned on Twitter and in my previous stream. Normally I wouldn't stream the same games so close to each other again, but, we're in the middle of an Ace Attorney parody, so I wanted... Hold on. Hold on, OBS was... Okay, there we go. Now I can actually see things again. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Yeah, so we're in the middle of an Ace Attorney parody, and I didn't want to forget all the evidence we'd found. Not sure how I'm gonna handle that once I start playing actual Ace Attorney games, though. Speaking of which, I'm probably gonna be ordering a capture card later today. I was looking into it a lot yesterday afternoon after my stream. Don't know when it's gonna get here because I don't feel like actually going out to the store and getting it, because that's like half an hour there, half an hour back, because I don't have a car. Yeah, when it gets here I might have like an impromptu guerrilla stream or whatever, just testing it out or whatever. So keep an eye out for that. I will post about it on my Twitter if I do. Shall we get into it? Do I have anything else I need to say? I don't think I do. Hopefully the audio levels are fine. They should be about the same as they were last time. I haven't adjusted anything, but you know, you never know. I should really test these things before stream, but oh well. Oh, by the way, I've got chat pulled up on my new phone today instead of my old one. Oh, why isn't... Okay, connection. Okay, stream connection. Just went red for a second. But it's green now, so hopefully it stays that way. But yeah. Finally got around to setting up Twitch on my new phone. Still got a lot that I haven't set up. Hopefully I'll find some time to do it later this week. Anyway, let's get into the game. Oh, sorry if I sound a bit stuffy. My nose has been messed up this morning. Don't know why. Anyway, let's go. Sorry for any gross noises you might hear. Anyway, HIVESWAP. Let's continue. Mouse, please work with me. Now let's see if I remember everyone's voices. Hey? This is not where I saved. Yeah, this one. Oh my god. Does saving in the middle of a frickin'... Saving in the middle of the... This apparently doesn't actually save your progress. Well, isn't that just lovely? Okay. I guess we're skipping through all this. Because if you want to see... If you want to see this dialogue, then you can go and watch... You can go and watch the previous stream. Blah 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 blah. It's reminded of someone. Blah blah blah. Objection. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Then the freaking Redditor comes in. Self-torture scrapbook. Yeah. Okay, we should be where we're supposed to be now. Sorry about that. What's she talking about? Friend's party. Sounds like gonna be a mess, but from what I know, blah 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 blah. Focus on the trial. I think it's time to talk to Little Miss Camp Counselor. Well chosen. Bronya, you're up next. If that's what you want. I already told you that I won't speak against my girls. And Lank. By the way, I know it's only been like 2 days since I last played. I've already forgotten all the voices. And Lank. Yes, caste loyalty is a laudable attribute in any loyal subject of the Empire. However, in this case, silence may be more damning than any testimony you could give. What do you mean? I have in my hands a personal note scrub which happened to be running at the precise moment that your group's adorable little schism kicked up. Exclamation marks. More exclamation marks. Wow. Your Honorable Tyranny. Hello, welcome Fiore. Welcome. Welcome. Your Honorable Tyranny, the prosecution would like to submit in lieu of testimony the defendant's own words. I hope you're ready for some subpar voice acting. Is that allowed? In court, my dude, anything goes if it pleases the judge. It's ready. If you say so. Yeah, this tickle me entertainment globes. It's your choice, Miss Bronya. Test your wits against two completely untrained legislaturators participating in a fast trial, or put faith in the truth. But I warn you, the truth is a cleansing light more powerful than the sun, and I don't think you're a rainbow drinker. Nice one, Stalls. I'm all Twitter paid. Thanks, I stole that one from you, darling. Yeah, I know. That's why it's so good. So what's it gonna be, champ? Very well. We will play the recording. Oh no, this is bad. Or is it bad? I can't tell. Hard to tell either way. Oh, by the way, I should explain what's happening. We are currently trying to get through this train, but we got interrupted by some folks being accused of stealing a thing, and now we're having a mock trial in order to figure out who did it, and it's a massive parody of Ace Attorney. Unlike the last witness, you won't be able to fluster them with incriminating evidence. Anything you present must be absolutely and without a doubt irrefutable. Okay. Those are gonna kill you. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Would everyone just calm down? We are calm. We are calm. The only one pitching a fit here is Lynera, as usual. I am not pitching a fit. I'm trying to help Bronya keep everyone in order. Lynera, stop. Really? Because what it sounds like is you're kicking up a mob to get me called. I should have known the second we were out of the cave you'd try to get me thrown off the train, you backstabbing little bitch. Oh, by the way, I don't normally swear too much, but this game does, so if there's swears in the dialogue, I will read them out. I keep forgetting to give all the, warnings and stuff. No one will have to throw anyone off the trains if you just tell us where the book is. I don't have to say shit about shit. Daria, please, just tell us what happened to the book. If you say that you're innocent, I promise to believe you. But you have to say something. I'm not dignifying anything that comes out of that brown-nosed's pathetic, ignorant gash. Lynera's ignorance of gashes is, as always, what's caused this entire mess. What is that supposed to mean? Lank, Daria, don't gang up on her. Why the fuck not? She's trying to get you to gang up on me. I didn't even want to come on this stupid field trip. Can't you see this is a set? There! Now we've all heard it. Bronya herself, in her own words, suspected that Daria was the one who defiled the book. I think that's an oversimplification of a very complicated situation. What does Bronya think? Well, that says it all. It does sound pretty clear-cut. But it's obvious that Bronya was just trying to stop the argument at any cost. Totally. But that sort of free-form psychological analysis doesn't fly in court. Why not? Athena does it all the time. Listen again. There will be a detail that stands out. I promise. Okay. I guess we just start by pressing everything. I'm just calm. Wait! Why did you tell Lynera to stop? She... It's cause she's got her nose permanently stuck up Bronya's nook. I do not. And she's a dreadful liar. That's not gonna serve you well off-planet, kid. That's fine. I'm never going off-planet. I plan to serve as a midwife to the Mother Grub, as is befitting of a proper member of our caste. Lol. You know being a midwife isn't even fucking real. Yes, it is. Yeah, when's the last time you saw one, then? They're cloistered. We're not supposed to see them. Drown me. Is the defense going somewhere with this? Upon reflection, I guess not. Why are we able to press this? Really? Wait, stop the tape. Yes? Bronya, you actually think Daria did it, don't you? Congratulations, you have accurately gleaned from the context where I was going with this. However, I fail to see how this observation serves your case. If we are all in agreement that Daria did it, why are we wasting time on this ridiculous charade? Oh, is the trial over already? Damn, it was just getting interesting. No! Might want to think a bit harder before pressing a statement next time, kiddo. Oh, statement. I may have missed that M, but they also missed an M. Oh, you messed up, game. You messed up. Pressing a statement next time, kiddo. Yeah, thanks for that well-timed advice. No problem. Okay, I'm not dignifying anything that comes out of that brown nose's pathetic ignorance gash. You're all awful to each other. It's because we're ever such close friends. Are you sure about that? It's just how friendship is sometimes. Is that how your best friend talks to you? Oh, well, this isn't about me. But you know, I even saw Lynera and Lank holding hands a little while ago. I think there's something else here we're missing. Okay, so everyone just calm down, really. Oh. Sounds like I should have known. Okay, so these are actually multiple statements compressed into a single pressable thing. Okay. So I need to find a This is... Why couldn't they just have each line be a separate thing? Did the UI not account for that? Backstabbing little... No one will have to throw anyone off the trains if you just tell us where the book is. Don't have to say shit about shit. Daria, please just tell us what happened to the book. So that was why she was saying, oh, Bronya actually believes that Daria did it. But you have to say something. Dignifying anything that comes out of that brown nose's pathetic ignorance gash. Lynera's ignorance of gashes is, as always, what's caused this entire mess. What is that supposed to mean? Don't gang up on her, why not? She's trying to gang up on me. Can't you see this is a set? Okay, so what evidence do we have that could... Oh, so that's probably why they were holding hands. When you had the locker key. Bronya had the missing pages. This was broken. Soldier Perby, security grab. At 3:40, as the train is going beneath the tunnel, a shadowy figure sneaks into the washroom to hide the book. Did that? I don't remember it saying that last time. And the internet history. I'm guessing what we want is, because this statement, we're accusing... we're saying that in this statement, Bronya is actually believing that Daria was at fault. However, the pages were in Bronya's locker. So I'm gonna try that. I'm sorry, I have no idea what this is supposed to mean. Damn it. Stop embarrassing yourself. This is harder when they're grouped up like that. Or do I have to actually go... I don't know whether it just wants, like, which group we're presenting it to, or whether... Please just tell us what happened to the book. Do I try it here? Okay, no. That's probably our trump card that we're going to present very late. However... that raises the question of what we do present here. Oh, we can present... Okay, we can't present the timeline. This is just for our convenience. Trying to see someone sneak into the... Oh, that's why... That's why the security grub tape was updated. Because Tirona admitted to seeing the person sneaking in. So the locker break-in was discovered about 23 minutes after the culprit. Huh. And we can present suspects as well. Daria, accused of stealing. So the naughty page is ripped out. Oh, maybe. So she's asking... So it's like, why are you accusing Bronya when you had the key? I'm not, why are you accusing... Well, okay, no. I'm glad there's no penalty for getting things wrong. Because... I am unfamiliar with how to handle testimonies when they're grouped up like this. Yeah, and we have pressed everything. Didn't want to come. Okay, and there's no... I could get a hint, but I kind of want to figure it out myself. Sounds okay. This is significantly trickier than... Oh. Hold on. One moment, please. Okay, we all good. We all good. Don't worry about that. Okay. Can't a Billa Buddy where the Jades are paired up? Does this do anything? No. I am so lost. You know, I'm gonna go with a hint just because I have absolutely no idea. Zephyros said he saw Linera and Lang holding hands a little while ago, which is pretty wild. Oh wait, wrong voice. Zephyros said he saw Linera and Lang holding hands a little while ago, which is pretty wild. You should scope out your evidence and see what that lines up with what I do. Well, I know what lines up with illicit hand-holding. It's the accountability thing, but what does that have to do with the testimony? Hello? Okay, and he said this one. Oh, she said, sorry. So apparently she's saying this is the statement we need to present on. There is ignorance. What's that supposed to mean? Okay, but why did they want me to present it on this one? Didn't even want to come. Okay. If you say so. This is not written as well as an actual Ace Attorney case. And sorry if my eyes keep going closed. When I look at the bottom of the screen, which is where the dialogue is, VTube Studio thinks I'm closing my eyes. Wait! Before continuing, I would like the court to examine Bronya's itinerary for the trip. Oh, let's see it then. Objection! Your Honourable Tyranny, I don't see what relevance this line of inquiry has to the case. This feels suspiciously like stalling for time. Objection, relevance? What's wrong, Stells? I thought you liked a tight itinerary. Zizi, don't air out our laundry like that in a public court. Keep your shirt on, babe. I meant it literally. Bronya here was the one who the long W who keeps messing me up because you don't pronounce the W in who. Who established the initial timeline for the case. Don't you want to make sure she's dotted all the proverbial I's and slashed all the metaphorical T's? Sigh! You know that I have a weakness for grammatical punctiliousness? And, well, fastidiousness in general. Yeah, that's why I've carefully pressed hidden coffee rings into every notebook you own. Oh, you really know how to wrinkle my pressed collars. Love to see this kind of stuff. Please, you didn't even let me explain. If you look at the first item of the itinerary, you'll find a reference to the term accountability. What's an accountability? Well, that's when friends learn about being responsible together. Responsibility is a very... She makes us hold hands every time we go anywhere together. Oh, that's... humiliating? Yes. If I ever have to feel Linera's clammy, sweaty palms in mine again, it would be too soon. Hey! So you're saying that Linera was your accountability buddy? Unfortunately. Which would make one she... Daria's? Oh yes. We always have so much fun together. No we don't. No we don't. Bronya, I want to be absolutely clear on where everyone was and when. Can you tell us about your accountability system in a little more detail? I still don't know why we had to present this on the law statement specifically. Ooh, I'm doing the long W still. Well, I don't see how it could hurt. I assure you. Assignment of accountability buddies is standard practice. Our cloister does not currently experience the kind of problems that would cause me to be suspicious of any of my friends. There is no special reason behind it, besides as a way to keep track of special duties. Oh, we're getting testimony music. And since you asked, I can confirm that the accountability buddy pair-ups on this trip were 1. Lank and Linera, and 2. Wanshi and Daria. These were decided by Linera and I ahead of time. Have I answered all of your questions? To be honest, not really. Would you mind going over all that again? Oh, of course. It would be my pleasure to waste as much of your time as possible. Are they doing... They're doing this again. This is stupid. Why did they do it this way? Press. Wait, didn't you tell me earlier that you had a friend who was, called? Well, yes, I suppose I did tell you that. You said it was because of this series too. I told you that as well, yes. That was several sweeps ago, however. But in my testimony, I said that we do not, currently, experience any problems that would give me cause to be suspicious of my friends. Okay, but don't you think it's that's kinda an important detail? If you insist. There's not currently, there we go. Assignment of accountability buddies is standard practice. Our cloister does not currently experience the kind of problems that would cause me to be suspicious of my friends. However, several sweeps ago, a friend of mine had an incident which led to her being called. Would you describe the, incident that led to your friend getting called? I'd rather not rehash my tragic backstory. Aw man, this story is a huge downer. Gosh, maybe you're right. No, that's okay, Bronya. I'm sorry for bringing it up again. It was insensitive of me. Thank you. You're being too nice. Thanks! That wasn't a compliment, Joey. I'm gonna press the rest, but I get the feeling that the fact that we got a new statement here means that this is where we're supposed to present. Because that's usually the way it goes in Ace Attorney. Oh, why did the music stop for that? What kind of special duties? By special duties, I mean completely normal responsibilities, like handing out the snacks. 2. Taking care of the locker key. 3. Doing bed checks. 4. Keeping track of the luggage. 5. Leading the travel games and group sing-alongs. 6. Etc. You don't trust friends to keep track of those things on their own? Of course I do. It's just that everything is more fun when you're doing it with a buddy. Even the morning chores. Sorry. Since they're completely normal responsibilities, could you add them to your testimony? Certainly. These taking care of the locker key. I'm gonna present this because it wasn't one of the accountability buddies pairs that was taking care of this, it was you. Wait, did you say that the accountability pair-ups were responsible for taking care of the locker keys? Yes. Aha! What now? Tirona said that she saw the thief stealing into the bathroom. It says here in your itinerary that the key was with Linera and Lank from... It does? Wait. Oh, it doesn't... Huh? Huh? I thought she was the one who had it. I'm dumb. Oh well, I still got the right answer. It says here in your itinerary that the key was with Linera and Lank from 5:15 to 5:45, but Tirona saw the thief make off with the book while the train was going under a tunnel at... Did I say 9? I meant 15. 15:40. So it means that Daria had no way to get into the locker during the time frame the book was stolen. Meaning that she must be innocent. Right? That's right, isn't it? Why isn't anyone saying anything? Insert laughter. Insert more laughter. And I must vigorously reiterate. Huh! Is that really the conclusion you've drawn from the evidence presented? With this rich tapestry of potential indiscretion laid bare before you? Yes? Incredible. Oh, Tizzys, this is exhilarating. Why didn't you tell me? The pure jolt of adrenaline that one feels when seeing a wrinkle in someone's argument and preparing to decisively, irrecoverably, methodically iron it out. Stop drawing it out, Stalls. You're making a mockery of the court. I'm not the one making a mockery of this sacred institution. Your so-called defense can't possibly be taking this seriously. I observe the condition in which the locker was discovered. Well, I didn't know that. The lock seemed fine when I was investigating it. The thief used force to obtain their quarry. All you've done is prove your client's guilt. Ha ha ha! What clever rhetorical feint will you whisper in your protege's ear this time, Tizius? Wonderful question. What do you have to say for yourself, my trusty protege? Well, we don't know how the locker was broken into, so we can't prove anything definitively yet. Right? Wrong! We do, in fact, possess the means of burglary. Exclamation mark. What do you have to say for your client now? Oh, that's a nail file, by the way. A particularly strong one. Oh no, Joey. Maybe Daria did do it after all. No! We can't give up just like that. You know we just met like half an hour ago. No offense, but it's weird how invested you are in this. It's not right! Tough shit. Excuse me, everyone. Why are you fighting me when I'm trying to help you? But I'm just saying, this seems more like a personal problem than anything to do with me. So what if it is? I don't like this kangaroo court. I don't like seeing people getting taken advantage of for the amusement of others. I'm going to blow this case wide open and prove the truth, no matter what. An admirable goal, but how do you intend to do that when the issue is so cut and dry? Surely you don't happen to miraculously have an item in your possession that suggests another culprit? I might. I would say... Oh, it's either the pages or the figure. I'm gonna try the pages, because these are in Bronya's locker. What about this? Stop embarrassing yourself. Okay, no. Let's try this then. How about this? What are you doing? Okay. Then I would say this. Because, the Redditor... the Redditor likes rainbow drinkers. Oh, is it just a case of we literally don't have the evidence? Maybe... this will change your mind. Yawn. Serious? Maybe the nail polish? Because this was in Linnera's locker. But we mentioned before that Linnera doesn't seem like the type to paint her nails. So maybe... Okay, this time, I have it for sure. Please, can I... Your Honorable Tyranny, I think we are finished here. Think you might be right, buddy. Wait. Little disappointed, to be honest. Thought it'd be a better show than this. Don't... Daria, let's go. Sigh. Wait! Attention, everyone. Before we do anything hasty that we might regret later, I have a few facts to point out. 1. The lock was vandalized using a sharp cutting implement. 2. Although this could have indeed been accomplished using the nail file found in Daria's locker, there are other items aboard this train car that could Oh, the Redditor's katana. Apologies for calling him the Redditor. I literally don't remember what his real name is. 3. For example, a bladed strife specibus. A strife specibus, for those unfamiliar with Homestuck, is just essentially the kind of weapon you use. Gasp. 4. There is someone sitting in the gallery right now currently in possession of such an item. Exclamation. 5. Do not consider all the possibilities at this juncture would be irresponsible. Therefore, 6. I suggest the defense call this new witness to the stand. You mean Tagiri? Tagiri, this jade blood accuses you of committing the capital offense of vandalizing a sacred historical artifact, which also happens to be a piece of subversive contraband. Do you understand the gravity of this accusation? It is a double crime. What if I did do it? What? Wow. What? Is this a confession? We're just talking about hypotheticals here. See, the troll who committed this crime was both nimble with a blade and a true brain genius. And while I will not admit anything that would incriminate me, based on these attributes, you are right to suspect me. My god, are we really doing this? I must defend my honor. I wouldn't expect a lowblood to understand. We're the same blood caste, you absolute dumbass. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her. Joey's not gonna rise to some weak bait like that. Just try me. Let the games begin. Let's engage in a thought experiment. Let's say I did it. Oh my god, is he using he's using frickin' Ben Shapiro hypothetical tactics. You know this doesn't work in actual arguments with people who know what they're doing, right? Let's engage in a thought. Maybe I should give him a more... a less, like... Make him look like dumb. Make him look... I keep calling him a Redditor. I should make him sound like one. Nah, at this point he's already got his voice. Let's engage in a thought experiment. Let's say I did it. Let's say we are having a deeply intellectual exchange of free speech, in which the possibility of my participation in such an act would not result in prosecution. In such a model, one might say this crime could not have been accomplished with a third-rate specibus such as a nail file. The cut is too elegant to have been inflicted by a plebeian using a feminine grooming tool. If you are saying that this crime was indeed a feat of agility and intellect, then it must have been committed by the most cunning warrior poet on the train. In theory. Are you satisfied? The current witness is obviously trolling the court. Well, aren't we all trolls here? We sure are. Anyway, something's still bugging me. Let's go over it again, from the top. If you insist. Okay. Okay, so we don't have any... we don't have any weird multi-statements this time. Good. Yes, let's engage in a thought experiment. Hold it. But why? It is the duty of the philosopher to ask questions. No, I mean, why should we guarantee that you won't get prosecuted? Promising that you won't face consequences for what you say is kind of like giving you special privileges. I didn't realize this court was being run by a bunch of CJWs. What does the C stand for? Because he's clearly talking about social justice warriors. What is the C? Are you seriously accusing me of oh my god. I hate this man. I hate this man. Are you seriously accusing me of high blood privilege? No, I'm accusing you of being a coward. Humph. I see that I underestimated you. But in order to defeat me in this theoretical paradigm, you must first prove that I had the motive and the means to compensate for your natural deficiencies. I will throw you a bone and admit that. Okay. Yeah, you already said that. It broke. It broke. Oh. Oh, that was giving us a... Why did they group the statements together before when now they're... You must first prove that I had motive and the means to compensate. I will throw you a bone and admit that. Okay. So he's admitting that he has the means to do it. But he needs a motive, which is his internet history. Heh, you would make a suggestion like that. But this simple garbage has absolutely no bearing on the case at hand. No, it does. Yes, it does. Maybe I need to press it first. Stop right there. Whoa. You dare cut me off in the middle of a sentence? Yes, I dare. It's my right as a defensive No, it is extremely rude. What? Hate to break it to you, kid, but interrupting witnesses is pretty rude. Let me get this straight. Lying, murder, blackmail, blatant contempt of court. Okay. Interrupting, definitely out of bounds? Interrupting, definitely out of bounds? Yeah, what do you think we are? Complete monsters? Such a model, one might say this crime could not have been accomplished with a third-rate specificist such as a nail file. Wait! Is that true? That it's not possible for the lock to have been cut by a nail file? I don't understand. Isn't this testimony in your favor? He is asserting that your client could not have possibly committed the crime she is accused of. Well, in that case, my line of inquiry benefits you, so why are you arguing? Well, that's because she loves to argue. I do not. She always picks fights about how she doesn't want to pick fights. Are you trying to embarrass me in front of every stranger we meet on this trip? I wonder. The nail file is the best reinforced corundite slab on the market. It would be quite sufficient to cut through one of the cheap locks we use. Lank, you're not helping. I'm not trying to. So it would be more accurate to say it's your opinion that the lock could not have been cut by a third-rate blade like a nail file. You could say that. Your Honorable Tyranny, this tangent is a waste of everybody's time. Concurred. Move it along. In my opinion. Hello, Node. Welcome. Much better. I agree. The facts... Oh my god. I'm sick of this dude already. The facts don't care how you feel about them. Cut is too elegant to have been inflicted by a plebeian using a feminine grooming tool. If you are saying this crime was indeed a feat of agility and intellect, then it must have been committed by the most cunning warrior poet on the train. You, hello! Welcome. We're currently interrogating a Redditor. In an Ace Attorney parody in a Homestuck game. Wait, stop. Is this a confession? Not as such. It's a dialectical experiment. What does that even mean? It means that he is wasting the court's time. Objection, your honorable tyranny, this entire digression is pointless. Back on track, girls. Okay, so now we have all the statements, we've pressed everything. And it bothers me that this is apparently not where we're supposed to... Because he's like, you have to prove that I had the motive and the means. And he's saying here that he does have the means. It's just hypothetical. So I thought I had to present the fact that he does have a motive. His internet history, he likes rainbow drinkers. But apparently not. Okay, what else do we have? What does it say in his profile? You'd be happy never having to talk to this weirdo again. Agreed. Agreed. Someone previous... Oh, with Black Nat... Linera broke it. What about this? Objection! Here, I want you to take a look at this. It's a 1 point... It's a 1 slash... It's a 1/4 injection mold. No, that's not a quarter, dumbass. 1/25. I don't know model building terms. It's a 1/25 injection molded polystyrene model of the XXIXIIV model Imperial drone, last active during the Rustblood zombie rebellion of the Black Age. But of course, everyone knows that. I didn't. Not until you told me earlier. You never did explain what you were doing near the Jade lockers, especially since you claim to hate Jade drama so much. Oh, so was I supposed to talk to him again after finding... After finding that, okay. There is stuff that I missed, apparently, but they let me continue anyway. Could it be that you were looking for something that belonged to you? Oh, he's beginning to sweat. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. What are you waiting for? Swoop in for the kill. Of course, if it doesn't belong to you, you wouldn't mind if I tossed it out? Wait. Objection! Well, before you get rolling, let me save you from wasting your breath. Yes, it's very clever of you to have manufactured an anti-alibi out of thin air. But you've made one very serious logical error that I simply cannot overlook. Oh? Did you forget the basic conceit of this trial? Oh. I think I might have, actually. There's so much going on, it's getting a little hard to follow. Then let me brief you on the case so far. We are not trying to ascertain who was lurking. We are trying to figure out who broke into Bronya's locker. Even if Tagiri is the proprietor of this disgusting nerd object, how does that give him a motive? I mean, I know why he has a motive. It just wouldn't let me present it. Sweet obs from the Auditerror. I don't know if this sword boy is worth any of our time. Fuck you for that. Sorry for swearing, but this pisses me off a little. Once again, we arrive at the only logical conclusion based on evidence presented. Your client is G-U-I-L-T-Y. Great. No. Why are you... Now, just a minute, Stars. Give us a chance to mount a rebuttal before gloating, would ya? Is that customary under this hip new trial process? I've never known you to postpone gloating under any circumstances. Of course not, but we're running a lab of sorts here. What kind of experiment would it be if we didn't test all the variables, huh? You know just how to sweet-talk me. And how does his honorable tyranny feel about allowing the defense to mount a rebuttal? Allow it. Smiley face. One chance. Better pick carefully, or it's game over, buddies. Let's take another look at the evidence and see if we can figure out why Tigiri was hanging around the jade lockers. It's obviously his internet history. I think this is it? Joey, this is way too much pressure for me. If we get this wrong, then I'll feel pretty bad, yeah, but you don't really think Marvis will trap us in here just because we lost a dumb game, will you? That's, really not my problem with it. Are you absolutely sure about that? Yes. Oh. But it and I can't... Okay, so it is an evidence. But it's not this. It's not this. So then is it the missing pages? She ripped them out and put them in her locker, so he went and broke into her locker to get the pages. Let's try that again. Nope, okay. What if we say no, we're not sure about it? Does it just go back again? Let me try. No. Okay, so yeah, it does just like go back and let you have another try at it. Okay, this is... I am confused. Okay, so it's not because of his internet history. It's not because of the model, because we just presented that. It's not going to make us do that again. Is it because of this? Does he like soldier pearl beasts? Or was he using this to repair the model? Wait, we didn't go through the whole thing this time. He just went straight to... Are you absolutely sure about that? Or she, rather. It was... Yes, I'm sure. Ooh. I'm still doing the long W's. Well, what you got for us, Joe? This. Question mark? Interesting. A few years ago, I stepped on my brother's Tiger handheld and cracked the screen. There was no way I could glue it back together. But my babysitter showed me how you could use clear nail polish to seal cracks in delicate surfaces while also preventing further damage. I mean, she didn't put it like that. She explained that nitrocellulose dissolved in butyl acetate would form a clear, flexible varnish over the LCD screen. You can seal a hairline fractures without ruining the way something looks. Smart. Tagiri has done nothing but mock Jades for their delicate behavior since this case started. So he must have known that one of them would have something like this in their locker. Okay, so he wasn't skulking around their lockers to steal the book. He just wanted to repair his thing. Compelling argument, Joe. What say the witness? Oh, the breakdown. I cannot confirm or deny anything. What? Oh my god. What do you mean by that? Let me explain. While your supposition asserts that the culprit in this case would have to possess advanced reflexes, refined instincts, and intelligence within the top percentile, you have only provided the material motive. You have yet to present a cogent psychological reason to prove Miss Ursama's accusation. Oh, is Ursama Bronya's surname? It doesn't tell me. Is this something we really care about? Of course. You're deeply thirsty for a glimpse into my dark and tortured soul. It actually sounds like you have a pretty good idea of where you want this to go, so why don't you just tell us? As expected of a low IQ thin blood. No sense of drama or suspense. Why would I hand you the key to my defeat? In the immortal words of the famous philosopher Patera Benter, I don't know if that's supposed to be a pun. Hit me with your best shot. Well, now do I present this? I have something that can prove you wanted to read Fresh Teeth. I have your internet history. How'd you even get that? I mean, how is this going to help your case? All you're going to prove is that I am a genius of the highest caliber who spends his days exploring literary masterworks, sorry. Reading literary masterworks? More like reading cheap, exploitative, X-rated nonsense. I implore the court to look further at some of these searches. Female rainbow drinker, spade reader, quadrant vacillation, fang femdom. Bioluminescent waifu gifts 2D animated 3D PD. Female rainbow drinker, heart reader, hurt comfort, Quizilla, XXX, suck me bone dry. Need I go further? You are making a mockery of my intellectualism. These are searches for only the most serious of scholarly works. Then, do you care to explain why you were searching for this weird stuff, if not to get your rocks off? Nothing about my internet history is salacious in the least. Only a noob would call it filthy. But inevitably, I owe you no thorough explanation, for my internet searches relate only to the most sensitive of topics, a man's waifu. I hate this man. Oh, wait, this is testimony music. We're gonna have to interrogate him on this. Great. And if you're forcing me to reveal my wife, why did you spell it like that? Oh, I hate this man. Forcing me to reveal my waifu without consent. Well, that's essentially challenging me to a duel. Unless, of course, your waifu is shit. I am proud to say that my waifu lives among the highest of echelons. Even god tier does not suffice to describe it. It's pretty clear that he didn't do it, but I'm not sure how to proceed. If we dismiss him now, Stelson might just end the trial right there and declare Daria guilty. Then why not just let him dig his own grave? Because that wouldn't be right either. I don't want him getting convicted just because he's an idiot. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. We need to prove Daria innocent by finding the real culprit, not by throwing someone else under the bus. Interesting take. You're adding challenge variables to my theory of defensive legislation that I hadn't even considered. They're not challenge variables, we're here to find the truth, right? Sure. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Yes, exactly. Then find the whole truth. Should be easy. Just prove he never read Fresh Teeth. Right, let's take it from the top. Is anything salacious in the least, only a noob would call it filthy. Challenging to a duel. Okay. So we probably need to press to try and get a new statement. If it's not salacious, then what is it? It is dark web contraband. Text that the masses cannot handle. I am elite hacksaw admin of a hidden virtual library, which hosts reams of these forbidden texts. Okay, you're trying to make it sound really cool by using all these big words and being abstract and stuff, but to me it seems like you just enjoy reading naughty novels. Plebs like you may consider it naughty, but I operate on a higher plane of existence. I understand real literature. I am an expert in all sorts of banned books, from censored cartoons to the edgiest of light novels. So, does that include the Rainbow Emotions saga? Like, you knew about it before this whole train ride? Of course. What kind of elite-level poet-warrior would I be if I were not aware of every single banned book that had ever been written? That seems pretty important. I think you should mention you've been reading filthy books in your testimony. This guy, yeah. This is why I've been calling him a Redditor. Even though a guy in the previous train car was also a Redditor. The guy in the previous train car was literally, his typing quirk was green texting. Oh wait, no, green texting is a 4chan thing, isn't it? I am a dumbass. I was calling him a Redditor the entire time. He's a 4chaner. This guy is a Redditor. That seems pretty important. I think you should mention you've been reading filthy books in your testimony. It's not filthy. It's fine art. Trust me, I am well versed in the definition of filthy. I am an expert in all areas of dark web content. I have, of course, read the profane text in question. Have you now? If you read the book, you'd know what was in it, right? Indubitably. Do you think we could trick him somehow? Wow. Getting a little underhanded, I see. I mean, all you have to do is prove he never read Fresh Teeth, right? So let's see if he responds to something that is clearly not from that Rainbow Drinker series. Oh! So we're not doing it the way I thought we were. I thought we were gonna, like, present the hidden pages and go like, oh, so can you tell me what's in this? But apparently not. I'm guessing that's gonna be our trump card for right at the end. Flip the entire case on its head. So that's why we have this in our inventory. It's probably like Ace Attorney, where every one of these is going to be used at some point. I was wondering why we had this. We're going to trick him into thinking that part of this book is actually the Rainbow Drinker Saga. In that case, can I read you a passage from this book? Go ahead and tell me if you recognize it. This is beneath me, but I'll do it for the dramatics. Okay, here we go. The sultry, joint-legged blonde beast meandered up to her brood leader, Gunstar, her hips swaying back and forth. Her chest was covered in the rainbow spears of her fresh kills, of which there were many. She dropped to her knees before him, her hands clasped in prayer, begging for redemption. "Oh, my Starblood, how could you have abandoned me like this? I must be taken on your nightly hunt," ejaculated the blonde. "I must prove myself before the moon spirit, or my mate spirit, Swordstain, will be called." In case you can't tell from the way the kind of names they're giving here, this is a parody of Warrior Cats. Sound familiar? Of course it's familiar. Obviously, this is a passage from the profane text in question. Objection! If you really knew about the Rainbow Emotion Saga, you would know the scene I just read was from a totally different novel. You've just been duped by Soldier Purby's Volume 16, Part 3, The Great Squeak Beast Hunt. Ugh. Yeah, Soldier Purbeast is a totally different genre, too. I think he might be lying about knowing all this cool contraband stuff. Ugh. Shut your grub chute, you quivering normie bitch! Okay. I am many things. I am handsome. I am hardcore. I am indescribably badass. But I am no liar. Alright, clap clap, good show, guys and gals. This is all settled, and now we can all agree to get this man off the stand. Did you not hear me? I am many things, but I am no liar. I didn't claim the passage of text was from the Rainbow Drinker Saga. I said it was from the profane text in question. That could have meant anything. I was telling the truth. Yes, we all heard you. Now please leave before you make an even bigger fool of yourself. No, I refuse to leave. Don't you understand? I did it. I stole the book from the locker. It was the coolest thing I've ever done, and I looked like an absolute fucking badass. And I stalked through the shadows and sniped the forbidden novel like the Bishonen anti-hero thief I am. And I read it. Oh yes, I read it. Because my brain is the size of a fucking planet, and both sides of it are in shadow. I am the dark side. I am the darkness. Oh jeez. Lamau. Alright, I think we've had enough fun for today. Let's end this flop session and... Are you listening to me? I said I did it. I'm guilty. Fucking baller, my buddy. This some juicy confesh. Fine, if you're so committed to getting cold, I may have to oblige you. But since I'm so nice, I'll give you one more chance to back out before calling the case. Why would I back out? Ugh. Gosh, this trial's a total bust. Hold it. There's a crucial piece of evidence that's been overlooked. Oh, I'm sorry, I must have missed something. No, it's cool, it's just some insider info I have. Tagiri, would you hand me your sword? Would you hand me your sword? His sword's fake, isn't it? Oh, he's parading around with a fake katana. This blade is my life, my body, my soul. Yeah, just hand it over or petition his honorable tyranny to acquire it for me. I don't want it to leave my side. Hand it over, big bud. She knows what's up. Here. Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, ladies and gentlemen of the court, I have before me the katana our witness claims to have used to steal the contraband item from Miss Ursama's locker. Now, pay close attention. I will draw this sword from its sheath and slice my hand off at the wrist. Surely if the blade were sharp enough to cut metal, it would be sharp enough to cut through bone. Even with my sad little bookworm muscles applying the force. Shing. Stop! Honeybee, what are you doing? Dizzyus, no, you need both hands so you can hold things. Oh, it's totally dull. Not even a paper cut. See? No matter how hard I slice myself with it, it fails to cut through even the thinnest part of my wrist. My wrist. Tagiri, this sword is nothing but a cheap knockoff. I think you got this at Troll Spencer's gifts. Can we not with the troll brands? Can we make actual brands? This is the laziest world building I've ever seen. No, there must be a mistake. Alright, somebody pull him off the stand before he has a fainting spell. You got it. Wait, but if Tagiri's sword didn't cut the lock, then what did? Like I said before, this foolish diversion we've already identified the high-quality nail file found in Daria's locker. And that nail file is Daria's! Lol, alright. Lol-ite. Tear her apart already! Now here's a girl who knows what I am calling. What I'm calling on her to attest. Oh, wait! Before Linera steps up to the stand, I have something really important to say. Hello, everyone. Oh wow, it's a little scary to be up here in front of all of you. Especially since I have a terrible dramatic secret that will change the course of the whole trial. What sort of terrible dramatic secret, dear? It really hurts to do this, Uwu. I'm close to breaking down. My blood pressure aches, but I cannot stand by and do nothing. You see, in order to protect poor sweet innocent Daria, I must present a piece of evidence that might implicate one of my other precious friends. I have before me Linera's secret diary. Her what now? Linera has a secret diary? Excuse me? How dare you? How did you even know about that? You always write in it during our sessions when you think I'm not paying attention. Anyway, contained within our detailed dates and times that prove Daria could not have stolen any part of the Rainbow Emotions saga. Uwu? Pass over the diary, sweetheart, and let the auditors scrutinize the documents. The relevant timeline starts on page 406. I bookmarked it for you, Uwu. Oh yes, I see. This is an incredibly detailed account of where each Jade Blood was during the theft. All parties are accounted for, excluding Linera, of course. Don't keep it to yourself, sis. Share the hot goss. Of course I will. Now read it aloud. Of course, I will now read aloud the appropriate passage concerning the accused. And then, Daria had to go toddle off to the Blue Blood car to hit on someone, like the slut she is. She claimed she was just getting a midday snack. For 20 whole minutes, at 50 and 30. Someone needs to call her already. She's who makes my tremble. I wish she'd just disappear. I wish a contrived series of events would happen in order to excommunicate her from our commune. What is all that? And how are you... So she was actually reading out the blocks. What is all that? And how are you making that noise with your mouth? How are any of these trolls doing their typing quirks with their mouths, really? Oh, Linera censors her diary with nail polish, Uwu. I was wondering that because we just saw Linera's sprite and her nails are still orange, just like the rest of the trolls. By the way, is my stream stuttering for any of y'all? It's stuttering on my phone, occasionally. And I don't know if that's just my internet or not. I think it might be just my internet, but I don't know. Oh, Linera sends her diary with nail polish, uwu. That seems counterproductive. I didn't write any of that. Okay, maybe I wrote some of it. I think it's fine. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Most of it. But not all of it. If this is all true, I think it disqualifies Daria from being the culprit since she was getting a snack during the theft. Yeah, sure. A snack. Lol. Well, this is an exciting development. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for sharing this piece of evidence, my dear. Is there anything else you'd like to present to the court? No, that's all. I hope it clears some things up, uwu. Well, this was extremely helpful. We will have to call Daria up to the stand before I can confirm or deny anything within this journal. Wait. I'd like to look at the diary before we go any further. There might be some important details inside. I want to call a recess. A recess? But we are at the most exciting part of the trial. I don't know, I could use an intermission. The anticipation gets you all lubed up for the main event. Did you have to phrase it like that? Okay, back to investigation segment, I guess. Linera's secret diary is pretty incriminating. Every single Jade is accounted for during the theft, except for her. And she's certainly got a motive. She probably could have broken the lock. But something doesn't feel right about this. How so? Oh, how so? I don't know. I can't really put my finger on it. Yeah, me neither. Maybe it's because we've got nothing to cross-reference. Like, we're relying on this one piece of evidence alone. If this journal is the only truth you have, then you've got to believe in it. But what if it's not the whole truth? Then you must discover more of your truth. If something feels wrong, it is your duty to investigate further and cull your uncertainty before it grows into a monster. I see. Alright, let's talk to everyone again then. In that case, I think I'd like to talk to everyone again. Go get him, champ. So either this isn't necessary and it's just more flavor text, or like more hinting towards what you need to do, or we would have gotten, well, we would have asked to start the trial, and she would have just said, no, go talk to everyone again, dumbass. And we don't actually have the book here, so we can't present that to anyone. Yes. What? What if we do this? Excuse me. What makes you think that? Oh, okay. Oops. Select 2? Also, are we actually just straight up accusing someone outside of the... Huh. In that case, I'm gonna talk to Branya. It was this. I fail to see how that proves anything. Why are you bothering me with this? I think it was Branya. Haven't you put us through enough already? I think you did it. What? I suppose you believe you have proof? Yes, I do. For one, you had the locker key. So you could have taken the book out of your locker without breaking the lock. In addition, you had the missing pages stashed in your locker. Meaning that you should have known, like, you found that the locker was broken into. You know what I'm going for. This is what I get for trusting outsiders. Bronya, it wasn't personal. We were just... Wasn't personal? You just shoved a bunch of, worthless evidence that had nothing to do with me and claimed it meant I was guilty of stealing a book I already have access to. What isn't personal about that? We were just... You know what, we're done. Don't talk to me. Okay. Okay, so... I'm trying to map out in my head. Okay, so... We know that it was... Sorry, I had to sneeze. My sinuses have been going wild this morning. So... We know that the locker was broken into, so yeah, it does make sense that it wouldn't have been Bronya. The question is, why did she then have the pages? Maybe whoever stole it took the pages out, left the pages in there, and then took the rest of the book. For reasons. So, theoretically, assuming Linnera's book is accurate, it can't have been any of the Jades. They were all accounted for at the time of the theft, including Daria, who was, or maybe this is a case of, like, if you've played through it before and you're playing through it again, you can skip the second half of the trial just by accusing the person who did it. Maybe it's something like that. I'm gonna save while I remember. Okay, so someone... I'm trying to get my thoughts in order, but I'm so jumbled up. So, assuming Linnera is accurate, can't have been any of the Jades besides her. Because she obviously didn't include her own movements in the diary. So she could have taken it and left it out, and then accused Daria in order to try and get Daria thrown out. Because Daria was calling this a setup. Now, if it's not one of the Jades, so it's not Linnera, then it would have to be one of the Teals. It can't be Tagiri because he had no way of getting into the locker. He doesn't have... Or does he? Wait. Hold up, we just proved that Tagiri's katana is fake. So he can't have gotten into the locker. But he got into the locker to repair his figurine by stealing or by borrowing Linnera's nail polish. I'm confused now, but presumably because we went through that whole shebang-a-bang with Tagiri, we're probably done with him. He's probably not the guy we're looking for. This lady whose name I forgot, probably innocent. We already spoke to her from the get-go, and it seems like she wasn't even really after the rainbow drinker stuff. She found it by chance, and the only reason she was hanging around the Jades was because Lank looks like a member of a boy band she likes. These two I don't think are going to be guilty, because they're integral parts of the court case. But then there's this guy who has kept out of it the whole time. He has video evidence that proves he was in the toilet, and while it was around the time when the book was being snatched, the video evidence shows he was doing nothing but pooping. Dude's got diarrhea. Which means the only person it could really be would be Linera. And she does have a motive. Because if she steals it and accuses Daria of it, then Daria can get thrown out. And then she doesn't have to deal with her anymore. But what evidence proves that? I'm just gonna say, hey, let's go. Let's see if we can start the trial again. Well, did you want to finish the trial after all? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this probably was just a case of like, hey, if you want to skip the rest of the trial because you've already figured it out or whatever, you can do that here. But I want to do the rest of the trial. I think I want to get on with cross-examining Linera. Alright, it's your choice. Okay, Linera, it's your turn. Stand up and face the music. I will face absolutely nothing. I didn't take the book. I don't know how many other ways I can say it. I care about the rules, and if I took it, why would I draw so much attention to myself? It doesn't make any sense. I didn't want this sort of thing to happen. It's so stressful for Branya. I didn't want there to be any sort of formal inquiry. I just wanted Daria to be punished so we could all go forward with our lives. See that? There's her motive. Even if I wanted to read that horrible trash, I wouldn't steal from one of my cloister mates. I would have just gotten it for myself, hypothetically. So therefore, I double couldn't have taken it. I didn't take it, and that's all I have to say. She really isn't giving us much to work with here. Don't give up just yet. Sometimes, if you can't find a material contradiction, you can hit them right in the character flaws. Okay, so there's no weird things where one statement is actually multiple statements. Good. I don't know. I don't know why, Linera. Reverse psychology? I'm not trying to beat a dead horse, but you are really insistent on having a trial. Without you, none of this would be happening. But... I didn't want this sort of thing to happen. It's so stressful for Branya. So you admit you don't believe Daria really did it. You just want her gone. It doesn't matter if Daria did it or didn't do it. All that matters is that it wasn't me. Yeah, this is why we need a radical overhaul of the entire system. But don't mind me. If I wanted to read it, could have just gotten it. If you didn't steal the naughty book, then what kind of book would you? Then what? What? What kind of line of questioning is this? Then what kind of book would you steal? Oh, that is easy. Wholesome, unproblematic novel romances from the bosom friend genre. You know, two girls going on mate spread outings, holding hands, cuddling, kissing each other's faces. Lamau, shut the fuck up. Like your thirsty ass reads anything other than trash tabloids. What? That's not true at all. I never engage in that sort of filth. Please, the only words you've ever read are printed on high-gloss centerfolds. Tabloids, huh? We have a tabloid, don't we? Yeah, this was in Linera's locker. So they want us to present this? Apologies for the gross sounds that my mic is probably picking up, coming from my nose. Is that right? I present to the court This Hatch to Dance magazine that was found in the accused's locker. How dare you go through my personal belongings? We got permission from Bronya to check the lockers. Is this your magazine? Of course not. It's not like I'm obsessed with H2D or anything. So you stole this from one of your cloister mates? No, I confiscated it. Is it so different, though? I think it just makes you look like a liar. How are we supposed to trust any of your testimony? What? Yeah, hit her where it hurts. Right in the flawed reasoning. Hit her where it hurts, right in her flawed reasoning. I didn't take the book, but don't you get it? The fact that this sort of thing is floating around in the cloister means that I've been right all along. Nobody here knows how to act. Someone has to help Bronya and be the responsible one, and it certainly isn't going to be anyone who's obsessed with drooling over pop idols. Like H2D, I like H2D only a normal amount. I really don't think that having this magazine should count as a point against me. It should be a point against them. Because someone having this kind of contraband is absolutely proof that the cloister is coming apart at the seams after all of Bronya's hard work. I knew this field trip was a bad idea. I told Bronya over and over again. Something like this was bound to happen when we were all removed from our comfort zones. I told Bronya. I told her, okay? She should have listened to me. She does seem pretty guilty. But she just keeps repeating all the same stuff over and over again. I'm not sure how to get her to actually admit anything. You've got a little more stamina than that. A true legislator can go days without rest or food. Keep pushing and eventually you'll find a motive. Didn't take the book. The fact that it's here. Even if it's for their own good, that doesn't mean going through your friend's stuff is okay. Quick sidebar, she's not my friend. Yeah, jot that down on the record. Linera sucks and I wish she'd jump off this train. Well put. You see what I'm up against every day? Not to interrupt the flow here, but you're doing fantastic work, Dolly. Really spot on and not at all circular in its reasoning. But I can't say I find Miss Sculby entirely out of line if this is how her fellow Janes treat her. Yeah, Stell's okay. But that doesn't really make her any less likely to have stolen the book. Oh, I completely forgot the long M's there, didn't I? It just gives her a motive. I really don't think that having this sort of magazine should be... okay. I know Zephyros and me are outsiders, and we only just met you all an hour ago, but from what I have seen, I don't think it's any sort of surprise that your cloister is falling apart. None of you trust or respect each other. Why would you say that? Is that a joke? Calm down, kid. This is just how Jades are. Yes, we are absolutely and totally normal. Sure you are, sure you are. I knew this field trip was a bad idea. I told Bronya over and over again. Oh wait, I've already read this, haven't I? Linera, you just keep implicating yourself again and again. If you wanted to prove to Bronya that you were right all along, and all of you weren't mature enough to take this field trip together, what was to stop you from stealing the book and kickstarting this whole scenario? You've already proved that you're willing to break the rules to prove a point. You stole the magazine. Confiscated. Haha, I like this scenario. It does follow logically that that's true. You make a compelling case, Miss Joey. So that's how the trolls think her name is spelled. Okay. Because I've probably mentioned this before, all the trolls have names that are 6 letters long. So Joey tells them her name, but they must think it's spelled like this. And by that I mean you've finally come up with an explanation that is in any way plausible. Well, you're forgetting the nail file belongs to Daria, and not me. There's still no evidence Daria didn't do it. What about the evidence that nail file is Daria's, not mine? Therefore, she broke the lock and I didn't. Couldn't you have just taken the nail file and used it yourself, and then returned it to Daria's locker? Lamau, don't make me laugh. Look at that manicure. This bitch has clearly never touched a nail file in her life. Are you helping her? I mean, just saying. Objection! Let the witness speak for themselves. You filthy, ignorant slore! I know how to use a nail file. Never mind. Yeah, I'm tuning out again. Okay then. Wait, you told Bronya? Told Bronya what? All I want to do is help. All I want to do is help her because she's so wonderful and smart, and she works so hard. She wants to think the best of everyone, even disgusting creeps who don't deserve it. She's going to be the greatest matron of our generation. Objection on the grounds that this testimony is making me sick. Okay, so it's probably the new statement, because that's usually how Isotoni works. What about the evidence that nail file is Daria, therefore she broke the lock and I didn't? Okay. Oh, okay. I tried to present, but I guess Joey's taking control. Hold on, pause everything. We weren't doing anything. I think I can prove Daria is innocent. Okay, this is in Daria's bag. This contains detailed accounts of the comings and goings of the cloister members, everyone's accounted for during the crime window, except for Linera. Some words, ones that might look construed as naughty, are blacked out with nail polish. I guess this? I don't know. None of this is getting us anywhere. I've never seen any of the things you're showing me. Yeah, this is getting a little tiresome. Game over. What? Where did she get a knife from? Where did that knife come from? Okay, so it's clearly this. And there we go. The evidence that nail file is Daria's and not mine, therefore she broke the lock and I didn't. So the nail file was in Daria's bag. While Lank and Linera were in charge of the locker key and the luggage. So I'm gonna try that. Dang it. Guess it's time to try and ramming our head into it over and over again. The fact that they want us to present two things is making it harder than it needs to be. Okay. Oh wait. They were in charge of the locker key. They wouldn't have had to... They wouldn't have had to open it. They wouldn't have had to break it, I mean. So did she open it and then... use Daria's nail file to break it, maybe? Dang it. I'm not understanding. Let's use the hint, see if that helps us. Oh damn, we're back on topic. Now you have to prove Daria didn't do it. You might need more than one item to do so. Okay, yeah, I already knew that. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks, my dude. So, we need to prove Daria didn't do it. And I assume we're only allowed to look at evidence. So I guess we could have skipped this whole part if we just presented the right evidence to accuse Linera. Blacked out with nail polish. So maybe, because the nail polish was in your locker. So this proves you went to your locker during the time. No. God damn it. Yeah. Game over, whatever. I'm not showing myself as being very good at mystery games, aren't I? Or am I? So we haven't used this yet. Is this important? Let's try that. Or is it going to come up later or something? Because we still haven't used those pages. Well, it's a mystery for a reason, yeah. I'm usually better at these kinds of games, though. I love mystery games. Oh wait, we can press, can't we? Did we press this? I think we might have pressed this, and it just showed up again because I got a game over, but I'll go through this again. Returned it. So she's saying that, yeah. Okay. Also, welcome, Rick. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, let's think about this. Oh wait. She was in charge of the locker keys. And the nail file was in Daria's locker. So she could have used the locker key to steal that so that she could frame... Okay. Hold on. Let me find something to write on so that I can make a note of all the combinations I've tried. I got rid of all of my old envelopes that were sitting on my shelf. One moment, please. I have obtained a notebook. Okay. So, what have we tried? It's obviously we're presenting here. Because, like, the evidence says she did it. So, we've tried... What was the one we just did just now? Flipping to... Okay, so we did the itinerary. If my model starts randomly shaking, it's because the table shakes when I do things. We did... itinerary plus file. I don't remember everything else we've tried. We did the diary plus the nail polish. What is this? At 5... I don't think it's going to be this. So we haven't used this, and we haven't used this. Let's just try presenting them together. The pages and the diary. So it's not that. Okay. At this point, we're just trying everything with everything. And we're probably going to go through some that I've already done. Just because I don't remember which ones I've already presented. What about... No, not that. The itinerary with the diary. No. Okay. It's because they want me to present two things. It's much easier if it's just like, hey, here's a statement, find the evidence that contradicts it. And they're specifically talking about, hey, the nail file was Daria's. I think we did the key in the itinerary before. Let me try just to make sure. What did that say? Oh, it turns out the lock on Brunya's locker was sliced off, so the key wasn't used by the thief to steal the book. Okay. So I'm definitely on the wrong track with the key. Key plus itinerary. Oh no, wrong one. Gotta cycle over to the right statement. So I feel like it's gotta be at least one of the pieces of evidence that we haven't used yet. Which is the pages and the diary. Compared with something else. Warrior Cats is no longer going to be used. Because it's not important. Soldier per beast, rather. This I don't think is going to be used because it just doesn't seem relevant. 5. Because yeah, this just says, oh, everyone's accounted for. Or maybe she went to the bathroom to write in her sacred journal. Let's try that. We have footage of her going to the bathroom to write in her secret journal. That's where she was. Let's go. Check these out. I'm seeing a security grub and a book, darling. I'm not really picking up what you're throwing down, as the Wigglers say. Okay, hold on. There's a specific section right here. Read it out loud. I don't have laser vision. Yeah, I know, but it's just a little rude. We'll brace ourselves. Daria just slipped out the door. I bet she's running off to hit on a blue blood like the little... Oh my goodness, I just cannot read this word out loud. Let me see it then. Alright, here you go. Where is it? Oh, right here. Alright, here we go. Like the little slut she is. I'm so sorry, Daria. I would never say that sort of thing to you. Lamau. Okay, I'm not gonna read that one out. Not you, Rusty. The point is, Linera dates and timestamps her diary entries. And she says Daria spent about 20 minutes in the Blue Blood car between 15:30 and 15:50. So, Daria wasn't in the car when the book was... Oh, right. Because the security grub is the only evidence we have that specifically states the time. Okay, I'm dumb. I should have read the description a bit better. Let me see that. Did you actually manage to prove that someone isn't guilty? Fuck me, she did. What's your opinion, sir? Are you satisfied with this intoxicating twist? Yeah, damn, this looks legit. Guess this defensive legislation bit, this ain't all talk after all. So we did it. I guess we did. Hold up, we still gotta punish a guilty party. This little lady right here. Wait! You proved Daria didn't do it. Great, fine, I will just let it go. But that doesn't mean I'm guilty now. You still haven't proven anything. Darling, you've done nothing this entire trial except act extremely guilty. No, and no one else has an actual motive. I'm sorry someone here needs to take the blame, and I don't see any other candidates but you. Come on, bud. We gotta shimmy up. We gotta shimmy on up, down. On up, down? Shimmy on up, down to the clown car, smiley face. Wait! Bronya, please tell them I didn't do anything wrong. Bronya, please! Bronya! Alright. Fine. If you all care this little about me, I guess this is for the best anyway. Wait, hold on. Linnera's right. We haven't actually proven anything yet. Maybe we should take a bit more time to investigate a little deeper into things. Joey, let's not push it. I know this is exhausting, but this isn't right. Nah. Trial's over. Trial's over, boo. Linnera's guilty, and that's my official decree. Wait, I didn't do anything. You all know I didn't do anything. Please, someone say something. We're friends all. We're all friends, right? Please, help me. Well, bye, bitch. Kisses. XOXO. Bronya! I can't help you anymore, Linnera. I'm sorry. Bronya! Come on, baby girl. It's time for Clown Town. Oh, God. You get to pick your favorite ride at the Dark Carnival. Smiley face. No! 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 Ta-ta, Ubu. Nice knowing you. Not. Well, that was way more horrifying than it had any right to be. In my opinion, it went positively swimmingly. As the great legislators who came before us always say, all's well that ends in a hasty conviction. We still didn't use the pages, though. That is what they say, right, darling? In propaganda broadcasts meant for the masses, sure. The actual philosophy behind a hasty conviction is a bit more nuanced. Oh? It's the duty of a legislator to craft the truth. Lately, I've been thinking that perhaps there is a different solution. Instead, one could discover the truth. The truth is not objective if observed. So one needs to decide the truth that takes precedence. This is the purpose of a defensive approach to legislation. Several truths enter and duel for superiority. Joey? Yes? Did this truth satisfy you? Welp. Yawn. I'm exhausted. Well, that's one and done. Do you mean one and done? Nope. I meant what I said. Every word. Okay, but we didn't use the pages. Scapegoat? I got an achievement called Scapegoat. I'm guessing... Huh? Was that not the right end? Huh? Nice cry. I don't like this ending. Was she not the guilty? Who? This dude did nothing the entire time. I don't like this. GG. Thanks, I'm just glad this is done with. But it's something that didn't kill your character, that's true. Seems about right. They were all just so nonchalant about it, too. I don't know how that's supposed to be read. Oh, it's a sad face, but with a cat mouth. It is absolutely shameful how you had to watch my cloister fall apart. However, I shouldn't feel bad about it, because 1. Linera attempted to indirectly call one of my girls. 2. Things will be much better without someone trying to stir up discord all the time. 3. Justice was served in the end. There will be less infighting all around. I'll put on a brave face for everyone, and we'll have a safe and fun Jivic week. Should have been you. You should have been the guilty one. Don't talk to me. I must retreat to lick my wounds. And it's profane for you to gloat over me while I do so. You still look super nervous. What's your deal? Okay. Theseus, is this really what you wanted? Well, that didn't turn out like I thought it would. How so? I can't believe Linera stole the book just to make Daria look bad. I mean, how petty can you get? Not exactly. Huh? Come back in a sec. I'm busy writing up a debriefing for you. Go talk to the others or something. Okay, so I'll talk to you and then come back.
That was quite the show. There could be something to this radical theory of hers. Besides, for the free-to-attend aspect, I personally would have charged for the whole... Besides, for the free-to-attend aspect, I personally would have charged for the whole performance.
Back to work, have a great stream. Thank you, Rick. Thank you. Good luck at work. Are you kidding? The justice system isn't some silly theater production. Wow, that feels that feels particularly poignant right now, considering we recently had a very public trial that the internet couldn't stop talking about. It's for the people!
And the people demand entertainment, yes? Otherwise, what's the point of making the entire spectacle public? It's hypocritical to run a circus and then forbid the audience from buying popcorn.
Okay, that's everyone spoken to. Unless they're, like, standing here. No, okay. Yeah, so I just finished my list of where you went wrong during the trial. Wait, what? In alphabetical order. Linera didn't do shit. Tigiri was such a tool. You shouldn't have spent so much time on him. The true book thief elegantly navigated the social battlefield and avoided any detection whatsoever. It was this dude, wasn't it? This asshole. Ooh. Oh my lord. Okay then. Okay. One, she took advantage of the chaos and altered Linnera's diary with nail polish to make it look like Linnera tried to frame Daria, thus cementing her fate. You all took the bait and voila, his honorable tyranny put Linnera on the chopping block. What? You knew what was happening the whole time and you still let us victimize an innocent person? I guess. Put innocent in air quotes and then I'd agree with you. Tell us who really stole the book. No. Why not? Someone who definitely sidesteps the legal system like that deserves the utmost respect, and I won't out them. They drove you all like a herd of wool beasts to slaughter, whatever. That's really corrupt behavior for a lawyer. For all your talk about truth and justice and stuff, why are you protecting a liar? Because the liar isn't necessarily the one that needs to be punished. The point of the law is not solely to punish the wicked, but rather to keep the tenuous balance of order in society. And with Linnera's conviction, the order was indeed kept. Didn't you notice? A sense of relief fell over the bickering Jadebloods as she was dragged away. It was simply harmonious. But if I had revealed the thief, it would have been an entirely different stickball game. If the thief were someone's friend, if they were the cornerstone of the community, if they were declared guilty, it'd be sheer fucking chaos. Yeah, but you're not actually presenting the truth then. That's pretty sketchy. But Linnera's guilt became the truth. A bunch of truths had a smackdown and the truth in the truth arena, and the truth that maintained the most peace arose the victor. Castle drama was settled, order was maintained. You're missing a long M there, and justice was served. Thus, my experiment was a smashing success. If I can recreate this scenario over and over again, maintaining order, allowing each cast to work out their issues through court dramatics, evening out the playing field for all hemocasts, forgetting about this guilty until proven innocent garbage. I think that'd be pretty revolutionary, don't you? Thanks for gifting me a veritable boatload of evidence for my law theory, by the way. I'm totally gonna ace my senior sweep legislator thesis now. Are you kidding me? You played us like a fiddle just so you could try and prove your totally messed up law theory? Things don't become true just because they don't rock the boat. But Joey, this is incredible. It could change the whole world. What? I never would have imagined in a million sweeps that the court could maintain order and solve problems. But like this? Helping liars? Regular steps, kiddo. Put in this place and maybe it'll grow into an actual working system one day. One where we maybe won't have to help liars either. Thanks again for helping to plant this seed of justice. Even though you won't get to reap what you've sown. You bitch. You, come over here. Wanshi, we know you framed Linnera. So you found me out, huh? Just a tad too late, uwu. Pretty clever of me to edit her diary, wasn't it? You bitch. I can't believe this. You hated your friend so much that you wanted her framed for a serious crime? Well, it's a little more complicated than that. But my motive is simple, really. She just fucking sucked to live with, uwu. I am so sad. So I'm guessing during that intermission we could have we could have presented the nail polish and the book to Wanshi and been like, hey, what's going on here? And so then we could have gotten an alternative ending with like a different truth, maybe. Maybe. I don't know how the game works. Hey, Bronya? Yes? Linera wasn't... I mean, she didn't... Never mind. I'm just sorry you had to go through this, I guess. Why didn't you tell her the truth? We've already messed things up so much for them. I don't want to make it even worse. Joey. I am so sad. I am so sad. Was it you? Was it you? You also knew what was happening the whole time, didn't you? But instead of telling us what was going on like a normal person, you tried to sell us evidence to stuff your pockets. How corrupt can you even get?
Heh. That's just business, kid.
So who was it really then? Is it... Who was the real culprit? Yeah. So was it really Dario? Yeah, so I totally overheard your convo with Tizius. And can I just say... LMFAO. Seriously? That's all you have to say about it? Yeah. TB entirely H. Unbelievable. You're all... Ugh. You going to tell Bronya? Why the fuck would I do that? I'm off planet in less than a sweep. Just gonna keep my head down and get the fuck out of Dodge. I see. But who was the culprit? Good luck at... Aww. I'm not happy with this. I do have an alternate save file, so... Maybe I can go back later. But for now, we should probably just continue the game. Well, that's an interesting perspective. Gosh, that was crazy. I'm really glad to be out of there. Me too. I think the worst part about it is it was so unnecessary. All the Jade's infighting and drama and cliquishness led to something really ugly. All of that could have been avoided if they just put on their get-along shirt. I don't think even a really big shirt could fix all their drama. But maybe if they were more willing to lie down and take it, things would have been better. No way, think about Daria. She didn't want to do it. She didn't want to do anything, and she almost got sent to Clown Town because of her inaction. I guess that's true. Maybe there's no good way to solve their problems at all. Even if they talk it out, it still won't make them like each other, no matter how much they insist they're friends. Yeah, it's kind of a bad situation all around. Too bad they're all stuck together in a cave tending to our life-giving ovipositor matriarch, otherwise I'd suggest they'd leave and make new friends. Oh? You mean someone in a nasty relationship should get out of that relationship? Why are you looking at me like that? Like, if one of your best friends is going behind your back and being mean to you, you should make a new friend? Yeah? Come on, Zephyros, you can do it. Connect some dots. Joey, I think I'd know if I had a best friend who did bad things behind my back. Or called me derogatory names all the time. Or knew every single detail about my life so they could blackmail me. Or forced me to do weird rituals that hurt me. Oh. Sad. Well, That was the thing. And they deliberately avoid mentioning the specific outcome of the trial, so there's no way there isn't an alternate ending. Maybe once we finish Act 2, I'll find my old save file and we'll go back and try and get what I would consider to be the good ending. The truth ending. But for now, we must continue. It's Gay Girl! So this must be the Blue Blood car, huh? Yeah, there are only a few Ceruleans in here, so the Indigos must have their own train car. This is already a lot fancier than the other cars we've been in. Let's just be careful. Blues can be more dangerous than you might think. We've gone this far, right? Let's just keep moving forward. Right. Not Zephyros, you dumbass. She's got a really strange eye. You want to see it closer, but you don't want to be rude. Ramel. Oh, does she speak in like old-timey speak or whatever? Hello there, low bloods. Hi. You sound a little down, darling. You doing all right? Huh? Oh yeah, we're fine. That last car was just pretty intense. You were tangling with teal bloods? Heh. No wonder. But rest easy. Us Ceruleans are a lot more laid back. Everybody here is always ready to strike a deal. I don't care about what your blood color is, as long as you've got the cash. Cash? For what? Humph. I won't perform any of my services without something in exchange. Services? What in the world are you talking about? Do you seriously not know who I am? Wow! Let me fill you in. I'm a very important artiste and writer. Oh look, it's me. Not really. Ramel Lamarck. I'm a big deal online. I have some self-respect. I don't work for free. Wow, okay. Bye. Hello, Elwood. Oh shoot, do I remember what Elwood sounded like? Well damn, look who it is. Hi. So what are you two rebels doing up here? The Melody Singer. So what are you two rebels doing up here? You know you're supposed to be at the back of the train. Oh, we know, we're just trying to get up to the control room so we can redirect the train onto the express route to Grindeer's party. Nothing big. Oh, word. Well, welcome to the high-class car. Check out all the high-quality shit we got going on. I think the vending machine might even work. Good to know. So hey, I'm pretty sure those things you gave me were pieces of garbage. Oh, the pogs. What? That money? Oh, the pogs! Yeah, I told you there weren't anything important. Right, but I figured you were just trying to screw me around. Which would have been valid, seeing as how I screwed you around. But damn, turns out you screwed me all the way around, back to the beginning. I guess I did. Want to sit down and chill for a bit? Huh? But I thought you were mad at me. I screwed you around. Over it. Gotta roll on past that nonsense. You're okay, pretty girl. Okay then. Who are you supposed to be? How do you pierce your horn? Excuse me, how do you get horn piercings? Hi. You need something? No, we didn't mean to bother you. Well, just
Hey, bro. It equals totally chill. What equals up? What? Why? Oh. Oh. Huh? Oh wow, sorry. That fake fire is kind of hypnotic. It equals not fake.
What? It's on TV, isn't it?
Still not fake. Just made out of pixels instead of oxygen and packed carbon. Virtual reality does not equal fake. It just equals virtual. I'm Malik.
Oh, I'm Joey.
You're a mutant.
What? Oh, no, she's...
It's chill. I'm down with mutants. Very anti-establishment.
Adela, are you trying to pull her into your hacktivist garbage? She's way out of your league.
Anyway. That equals what we got down here. Communal solar machines and fake fires.
I thought you just said the fire wasn't fake.
Right. Right, does not equal fake. Just hollow. A lukewarm reflection. That equals how it's always been on Alternia. But that equals going to change. Catch you later.
Bye? Yeah? Oh, okay, so the Ceruleans and the Indigos, they do share the same card, but they're on separate floors. Interesting. These are probably sleeping cabins. Trains have those, right? And this train ride is supposed to be long. Where is everyone in the lower coast supposed to sleep? In their chairs, obviously. Be rude to just walk into someone's room. Just regular soda, you hope. Oh dang it, not again, your alien fingers ruin everything. What if we got you to use it? Looks like your blood color is too low to merit a soda. Hello. You're interesting. The cape is a bold choice. Or maybe it's not. It's not like you're some sort of alien fashion expert. We forgot to look at the other guy, so I'll look at him. Oh, we didn't look at Elwood either, did we? We just spoke to her. Malik seems kind of bummed out, but you guess that's just his vibe. So I guess it changes after you learn who they are and stuff. Oh, it's Elwood. You weren't expecting to see her again so soon. Okay, what's your deal? Our daughter. Oh, how rare. Two tiny little lowbloods scuttling into my web. And of course, her typing quirk is putting 3 eyes, because she has 3 eyes. How absolutely delightful. You may call me our daughter. I'm Zephyros. I'm Joey. How lovely. Are you okay? Do you need a soda? No. No, imbecile. I mean, no thank you. Your eyes, they shimmer as lustrous as the sky. Would that I could pick them like ripe fruits. I just got out of having to do extended M's and W's, and now I'm here having to do extended I's. Lovely. Lovely. Zephyros, is she... I think you have a better sense of who is making fun of us and who is serious. And who is just kind of a maniac. How can you draw any conclusions from insufficient data? Perhaps we should get to know each other better. Would you care to join me in my room? It's so very noisy in the main cabin. I'm gonna say no thanks because I feel like she's going to eat us. You know, that's really nice of you to offer. But, we need to keep going. Yeah, thanks anyway. So clearly there's no door here, so we probably have to go out the Cerulean way. No, the Indigo way. Up the elevator. Welcome to the Indigo Zone. And of course they have freaking posters of muscle beasts. What is this? You didn't think anyone had worse taste in art than your dad. Turns out you were wrong. Actually, your dad should have been the one to get sucked into this planet instead of you. He loves stupid adventures. These rooms look fancier and even more private. You probably have to be an even meaner and darker blood color to use them. Indeed. One of her arms is the size of 2 of your thighs put together. Oh boy, more characters to come up with voices for. Halt! You, sister. Stop right there. Yes, ma'am. You dare cross paths with the undefeated champion of Ulturnian muscular theater, I, Niki Mula. What in the world are you blowbloods doing here? This is the Indigo Blood train car. We're just passing through, ma'am. We're just servants, that's all. Oh, in that case... why don't you make yourself useful and fetch me something to drink? What would you like to drink, Miss Indigo Blood Lady, sir? I know what I'd really like to have at all. What? What? I feel like the grammar here isn't correct. Like, I know what I'd really like to have a tall, frothy glass of, but then it's a question mark. Your delicious gutter blood! Begone, wretches! I have a lot of flaxing to do. Alright, bye. She's the smallest one yet. Okay. Amizia. Oh my gosh. You two are so cute. I need to pronounce... I'm not... That's not enough used for me to warrant drawing it out. Oh, thanks. So are you. I think you might be the smallest real life met. Joey, you can't just go telling... You can't just go around telling indigos they're small. It's fine, don't be nervous. I haven't seen many lowbloods on this trip. This train is so automated, no one's servants have anything to do. We aren't anyone's servants. But we are in the market, actually. If you're looking for someone, or 2 someones... Sephiroth, what the heck are you saying? Who you want to make part of your household and then... who you want to make part of your household and then... I have no idea what he's trying to say, though. My palette is actually full up right now. But I'll keep you in mind for the future. Okay. You're a painter? Yes, a painter! I'm working on a big project right now. Cool, can I see? I haven't actually started painting yet, but I know exactly what I'm going to do. I've thought about it really hard. I can only paint when I'm inspired, or when I have the perfect muse. Joey, maybe we should just... Yeah, nice to meet you. See ya, cuties. Alright, angry shouting man. You feel like this guy might be about to ask you for your hall pass. He's got that vibe. Hi, I'm Joe. A low blood in the Indigo train car? An interesting turn of events to be sure. Citation. Oh. We'll just be going now. You better run, haha, bye. That leads to the next car. You hope you're getting close to the front. The train didn't actually look that long when you pulled into the station. Okay, let's go. Hey! Where do you two lowbloods think you're going? Oh, I am... Trespassing upon blue blood territory is offense enough. You seek the audience of the revered high blood caste? You guys are in trouble. You think you can simply walk into a clown car? Yes? Actually, I kind of know one of the trolls up there, and he invited me to come up, so... His name is Marvis. Maybe you've heard of him? He's kind of a big deal. Oh, well in that case... Ha! You, an associate of one of the High Bloods on this train? I've seen all the clowns aboard. Any one of them could rip your puny body. Limb from limb. Is this supposed to be like a flexing a muscle or something? I don't know what a typing quirk is supposed to represent. Well, they wouldn't, because I'm cool and a friend to the clowns. It's a simple matter to make an oral assertion of association, but there is no way for us to verify such a claim. Citation. Oh, you can actually click on... Short of venturing into the high blood train car ourselves, which as members of the Indigo class would be highly inappropriate behavior. That's true, Galak. Maybe we just shouldn't go up there. How can I prove to you that I got invited to go up to the next car then? Well, as I'm sure you know, the Purple Blood caste is the absolute peak of artistic and cultural sophistication of our culture, the apex of our creative and intellectual potential. Citation. And this individual you cite, Marvis Zoloto, is simply the best of the best. Is that a citation or is it like a footnote? It's probably footnote. Perhaps if you can prove to us that you are a troll of sufficiently cultured stock, it may indeed be possible for such a refined class as of being to have graced you with the gift of their respect. I probably read that wrong, but oh well, let's move on. Oh yeah, great idea, Galak. Okay then, what do we have to do? We can put on like a talent show.
Amizia, please. Nothing so simplistic and remedial as that. Think of it more like a stringent admissions process. If you can present to us a portfolio of sufficiently developed and artistically valuable work, we will accept that you might be worthy to stand before the High Bloods.
Oh boy. Okay, great. Right, where do we start?
Let's start with evaluating your refinement in the most intellectual, sophisticated of the arts, literature. Footnote. A subject that happens to be my speciality, so be forewarned that I am not an easy mark to impress. Present to me your most profound work, an essay, a poem, a story, a treatise of some sort. I will be the judge of whatever or not you have the intellectual metal to pass muster.
Okay, be back in a jiffy.
I eagerly, footnote, await your submission. Do not let the subtle implication of irony go unobserved.
So, what do we do? Zephyros, do you know how to, write? I know how to write. But unfortunately, I can't send my works into the game. Not really. Damek did all that kind of stuff. Maybe we'd better go back and see if anyone else on the train can help us out. Alright, doesn't seem like there's any way around it. Use... So we need to find a rider. Or... Are we gonna go back to Tagiri? Tagiri kept describing himself as a poet. I'm gonna test my theory. Because we're probably going to need her help with the art. But for writing... We are here. Hey Tagiri. I only curate the rarest and purest forms of literature. Philistines wouldn't understand. Okay. Not him then. Hey, do you write? Oh, it's you guys. What's up? I know the last thing you probably want to do right now is think about books, but... What? No way! I told you I love books. Do you think one silly trial would change that? That's good. Yeah, seriously. Okay, so... the fact that this conversation is happening makes me think that even though Wanshi framed Linera probably... Wanshi probably wasn't the guilty party. Are you here to talk about books? Sort of. We're trying to prove that we're cultured. Oh, what kind of culture are you looking for? Probably literature. Wow, that sounds boring as heck. Honestly, with this guy, I think the more boring might... Honestly, with this guy, the more boring the better. Well, I have books of course, but probably not anything I'd want to give away. That's alright. Thanks anyway. Okay. Oh, you! You have books, don't you? Books? What is it today with lowbloods and lowbloods with book problems? Okay, no. And this guy's probably just going to tell me, hey... hey, pay me for it.
You need an example of hard-hitting literature? Well, of course, I could procure something for you, for a price.
Hey you, do you have any law books? Literature? No, everything I got here I absolutely need for my exam. Okay. Hey, do you have any more confiscated books? What, you need literature? No, the only book I have on the train was the one that made me lose 20 sweeps of my life. Okay. I'm gonna go back and see if... because I don't think anyone else here would be the one to have the literature we're looking for. So let's have a look back. See if anyone here piques my interest. What about you? Boldier. Do I have literature? Oh yeah, let me grab something. Oh, looks like I left my manifesto in my other coat. Okay. You probably not. Alright. This kid is a celebrity on the internet or something. Literature. Shit, man. I think I just carry, like, highbrow You think I just carry... like highbrow shit around with me? Lamau. I forgot this dude was even able to be talked to. It's probably not either of these two. Okay. Let's check the low blood card. I don't think anyone here is going to have anything. But just in case. Give us a refresher on who all's here. Okay, you know. If we get stuck, we can always just talk to everyone. You, maybe.
Aha! So you require supplementary reading materials. Splendid! Absolutely stupendous.
So, you have something for us?
No!
Okay, then. Then I think the only other... Maybe? Maybe you? Chixie? You want a book? Nope. You think someone like me has time to read? If only. Then the only other person is you. Probably not. Let's go back to Cerulean. Maybe Spider Lady has books. Around and around we go. Like if we get, oh maybe this dude.
You want a book? Why would I clog up my scouter with trifles?
Okay, no. Okay, let's check Cerulean. Maybe Spider Lady has something. And if we really get stuck, we can just come back and speak to everyone. Oh wait, she's an auditor, isn't she? Or auditera?
Literature, yes, darling, I've got plenty of reading materials, but unfortunately I'm not going to give any of them to you. In future, be sure to submit a request beforehand by the appropriate deadline.
Okay. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna start with Spider Lady.
I see you're back for more.
Yeah, so funny story.
You require a piece of literature to play the Indigo Blood's silly little game.
Yeah, how did you know?
I heard it all. My senses are quite preternatural. I don't know what that word means.
Do you have anything like that?
Sure, yes. In my room. I have shelves and shelves of books. Join me.
No, we're okay. We'll ask someone else. I'm gonna save and then see. And then see what happens if I accept.
Are you sure you have no interest in my many fine cultural touchstones?
Maybe we should actually take a quick look. And then she kills us. Catfished? Yeah. I got an achievement. Game over. That's fine, I knew that was gonna happen. So now we need to speak to someone else. Hey you, do you have any books? Probably not. But just in case.
Hey, you're back.
Yeah. I should have known this was going to be a weird and mundanely going to be as weird and mundanely frustrating as the last 3 cars. The people upstairs won't let us pass until we pass some culture tests that I'm pretty sure they just made up on the spot.
Huh. That equals classic Indigo.
The guy up there with the glasses wants us to bring him some cultured literature. Do you have anything like that lying around?
I can find you something.
Really? That was easier than I thought it would be.
For sure. I'll find you something super rare. It'll blow that blowhard's mind. Just one thing first.
Yeah, I figured there would be one. Or 2. Or 5.
A bunch of my devices died hours ago. If you can find a way to charge them, I'll find you something radical. What do you say?
Okay. Sure.
Rad. Let me know when you get it done.
Okay, so we need to find a PowerPoint. Power slot. Can we use that? Can we use the Yellow Blood's, like, big energy backpack or whatever? That's the only thing I can think of right now that we could charge a device with. Do, 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 do. Okay. Let's check with these guys. Hey, can I get some power real quick? Hey, remember me? No, the void rots my brain. Same as my body. Really? No, idiot. Of course, I remember. Neatest rusty couple on the train. That probably wasn't his voice. We can't really argue with that. Why are you here? Why are you here again? I'm needy, remember? I need something. Can you charge these devices? Show me. This isn't rusty tech. You stole this. No, I didn't. Trashing mercenaries, soliciting higher bloods, now theft. I'm impressed. Follicle, GTFO for a second. Ah! Are you okay? I think so. What did she feel like? Food poisoning? And you feel like siphoning off a block of wood. Are you sure you're even alive? I've had better days. Alright. That's one problem solved. Hopefully this will be quicker than the trial. I'm still sad that the heckin'... Oh, we got duped. Well, like Phoenix Wright being tricked by false evidence and losing his lawyer's badge. Only we never had a lawyer's badge in the first place. Hey dude, I got your thing.
Any luck? I already got a PDF ready to go. This shit equals super exclusive. Wasn't easy to find.
Yeah, here you go.
Sweet. Check your tablet. Already sent.
Oh. Thank you. Wow, this is long.
Favor for a favor.
Alright, cool. Cool. And up we go. Here you go.
What? What is this?
Intellectually and artistically valuable literature.
Sigh.
Until the dictatorship of the intelligentsia is inaugurated. Footnote. Superior persons must forever be at the mercy of the ignorancia. See Plasto's The Republican. Oh, that's like troll Plato. See, what I don't get is sometimes they do actually make like parody names that fit the troll naming scheme. But then other times they just say like troll Will Smith.
Let me take a look. Interesting. More than interesting. Fascinating.
Footnote. An observer may perhaps wonder at the lightning rapidity of my assessment of this soi disant literary production. He, she, or it would do well to understand that I am a graduate cum laude of the Royal Academy of Accelerated Hyperspeed Turbo Reading. Footnote. All rights reserved. Any similarity in reading speed produced by this program to any other velocity whatsoever is strictly coincidental and probably a delusion on the part of the officious intermeddler who claims to have observed it. I think he's getting it. Yeah. And where, may I ask, did you two rather exquisite footnote individuals get this somewhat sophisticated work of political literature? The troll's sensibility can only hope that a cultivated observer or some future reader perusing the records of my remarks, which may doubtless be preserved for posterity, may appreciate the fine blade of wit that I mobilize against my interlocutors. In present case, the razor does no harm, and the edge is turned aside by the stone blocks of ignorance and unsophistication against which I thrust. Thus does obtuseness protect the obtuse against finest weapons of the astute. You know, a lot of these typing quirks are a bit weird when attempting to read them out loud, and they're clearly just meant to be typed. However, this takes the cake. How do you insert a footnote into verbal speech? We got it from... We can't tell him. It has all that stuff in it about overthrowing and rebelling and stuff. Oh, right. Sorry, we can't disclose that. That's a pity. I'd love to get a hold of whoever wrote this. Oh, why? What the hell? To congratulate them, of course, to see what I could do to support their literary career, bringing them to the attention of editors and critics, fet them and shower them with honors. It is truly intellectual and artistically valuable piece of literature, subverting all our preconceptions. It plays with form to call into question our deepest perceptions and ideas, deconstructing narrative conventions to strike at the very heart of shared canonical shibboleths in order to capsize our customs and habits of thought and our jaded practice of culture. Oh yes, exactly. The profundity of vision and the penetration of analysis on every page of this magisterial work contributes more than the understanding of our own small piece in the universe than whole libraries of conventional scholarship, opening up new vistas of dialectical possibility, eschewing the tired usages of the ivory tower, but circumventing at the same time the dreariness of iconoclasm for its own sake. It's uplifting, and at the same time, incendiary critique of things as they are comes as a breath of fresh air to the scholar who has labored long under the yoke of intellectual orthodoxy. I agree. Oh my god. I am indebted to you, yes, even to you, unwashed and untutored as you are, but does not wisdom often come out of the mouths of the babes and sucklings, for providing me with this heady glimpse into the possibilities of a philosophy outside the tired, cramped bounds of obsolete doctrine and the trodden paths that have worn intellectual ruts in the fabric of scholarship, leading to the same doors, to the same rooms with their paltry intellectual farce, while all the time there has been a feast waiting for the hungry scholar just around the corner. I am not sure how I can repay you. Oh, well, you could... No, thanks. No, thanks. Oh. Blah, 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 blah. Well, actually, I am simply overwhelmed with the riches of the spirit you two, unprepossessing and stunted though your minds may be, but even a humble vessel can hold a fine wine, have given to me. I can barely Well, you could let us go.
What?
Remember you said if we brought you some intellectually and artistically valuable literature, you'd let us go on to the next car.
Oh yes, I do remember. Inconsequential figures such as yourself don't often imprint themselves deeply on my memory, but you have done me a service, and through me, humanity. Of course, be my guests. Proceed on your way with all speed and my benedictions.
Yay! Just a sec. Good job with that literature. Gallic can be so picky. Lowbloods usually have terrible taste, but you guys you guys really have some culture in your veins.
Wow, thanks.
I bet you're an amazing artist. I would love to see some of your stuff someday. Actually, no, like, today.
Oh boy.
That looked really fun, so I think I want to play too. Bring me one piece of art if you want to pass. Wait, again? We already proved we know culture and stuff. Yeah, you played with Gallic, but I don't care about books. I want to see art. Ah, this is so... Gallic, can you please tell her we're already past your test?
Oh, this has absolutely nothing to do with me. Footnote.
Ah, I missed the footnote. Joey, we should just do what she wants. You're never going to argue a blue blood down. Ah, fine. One piece of fine art coming up. Well, we know where to get that, but we don't know what she's going to want for it. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, you. Hey, you're an artist, right?
Yes, I am an artiste.
That's a nice set of teeth you got, though. Great. Do you think you could do, like, a painting or some kind of art for us? We have to prove that we can recognize true art to those guys upstairs. And since you're such a good artiste, maybe you could help us?
Are you asking me to work for exposure?
Yeah, but the exposure is those guys upstairs who, look down on the real art people.
Compelling. I would love to rub my work in the faces of the elite. I'll do it, but I will need raw materials. And a reference piece. My speciality is artistic mimicry.
Like a forgery?
Original work is overrated.
Sure. Okay, let's do it. Okay, I'm probably stupid for not knowing this, but, what are raw materials exactly?
Anything disgusting, really. True art is ugly and sopping with the sweat and tears of the creator.
Gross, where are we supposed to find something like that?
You might want to go where the people are raw and real and gross. I am sure you know what kind of people I mean, seeing as you're one of them.
Hey, that was rude.
It's a good thing.
Okay, so we need raw materials. And she means go back to the rust blood cart. I'm guessing we want Loss's dung. But I don't know what we're going to do for a reference piece. Because like, we don't have any art for it to work from, and I don't think we found any other artists on the train. There's either Loss's dung or we need the dude's hot dog. Hello? Game, let me go. I kind of want to get through this cart. But like, this is normally about the time I would end. But I want to get through this cart so I'm not left at a point where, like, I'm like, oh, what was I doing? I don't even remember. Because if we start off next stream with the next cart, then, you know, we're being introduced to whatever the new thing is. Alright, Skylar.
Art?
All I got's a couple photos of me and my Lucis. I can't imagine any of those highfalutin folks being interested in those. Oh, so we can't get Lucis done. Must lead to the caboose. You don't even really know what a caboose is for, except to be the last car of the train. And we're not allowed to leave. Okay, you probably don't have anything. You might have art. The only altar I worship is the altar of flight. Great. Right, so I guess hot dog. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, get back. You can't have it. Oh, the cleaning lady. Of course, she's gonna have raw stuff. We're looking for materials to make art, like raw materials. What the heck does that mean? We're not exactly sure, just some materials for making art the way an artist does. Well, this garbage is pretty raw. I was about to throw it off the side of the train. But you can have it. Oh, that's... sure, an idea, I guess. We'll take it. I guess it couldn't hurt to try. Joey, I think it's safe to assume at this point that anything can hurt. Yeah, I guess even that ticket machine stabbed me. Fascinating. Do you want this garbage or not? Yeah, thanks. Oh wow, this smells terrible. It's garbage. What do you want from me? So I guess we'll turn this in. And then hopefully she'll give us a clue on where we can find someone who'll have art for us to reference. Because I don't know. We've only encountered one artist on this train. It's not Tagiri, is it? I hope not. Here. Take your stuff. Lowbloods, I can't help but think you've followed my instructions and returned with something wrong. It doesn't get any rawer than this. And if it does, we really don't want to know about it, thanks. Can you work with this? I know it's really smelly. Are you kidding? You think I'm some sort of amateur? This is nothing compared to the suffering I've endured for my career. Let's make some fucking art. We didn't get a reference mark though. What? Here you go, check this out. Wow. This is actually pretty cool. Did you really use that garbage to make this? I told you I was good. So did we not have to find... She said we needed a reference work, I guess she found that herself. Easy enough. So we found... We had to go back to the yellow and light green car for the first guy. We had to go back to the low blood car for the second. So this lady's probably going to force us to go back to the teal and green car. And I'm guessing this empty seat was for the guy whose ticket we gave to Elwood. Wow, what is that? Our art. Pretty cool, right? The colors are incredible. It's so... raw? Exactly. It smells terrible, and I want you to take it away from me as soon as possible. But good job, test cleared. I knew you guys had it in you. Alright, both tests passed. Now we can... Not so fast, sister. Oh boy. You may have impressed these two pipsqueaks, But do you really think you could possibly stand up to the might of me, Nikki Moolah, infinite time champion of Alternian muscular theater? Ah, don't make me fucking laugh. Ah, sister, these little games you two low-weight marks have sent you on are nothing compared to the test of mettle and might you will have to pass to prove yourself to me, Grand Champion Nikki Moolah. It's time for you to show me your strength in the only arena that really matters. Muscular theater. Come on. Me and Gallic both got to play our games. It's only fair that Nikki has her turn too.
Indeed, muscular theater is one of the most refined arts. It would be remiss to allow you to pass without verifying that you properly appreciate its value. Footnote. And without a honed physique and brawling prowess, it's likely you'll be trounced by any high blood anyway. Footnote. They can be a capricious sort. Never know when an attack is around the corner.
Good grief. Okay, so what do we have to do? You may pass if, and only if, you can best me in a test of muscular prowess. At first I thought she was kind of scary, but the longer this goes, the more ridiculous it gets. No comment. What are you two maggots whispering about? Oh, nothing. So I take it I've got to, like, wrestle you? That's an excessively erudite way of putting it, but yes.
There is no such thing as excessively erudite, Nikki.
Shut the fuck up.
Lol.
Now, sister, be gone. I must commence my training for our tremendous clash. Alright then. Okay, you see, the thing about muscular theater is, well, it's less about muscle than the theater, so I know wrestling is fake, Zephyros. We don't use that word, Joey. Yeah. What I'm saying is it's not actually going to be a matter of beating her in a test of strength. She's just saying that as part of the performance, I think it's pretty safe to say, hey, that's not going to be possible anyway. Yeah. We just have to put on a good enough show. If we can do that, even if we lose, we win. Whatever happens, it just has to be a good story. I know a thing or two about performing. One of the most important things you've got to think about in any recital is the wardrobe, right? Yeah. Do you have anything on you that could spruce up my outfit a little? Muscular theater has a little bit of a higher standard for costume than a bit of sprucing. We need to have, like, a concept. Oof. Well, I guess we better go see if someone can help us out, huh? Right, let's go see what Elwood has to say. Oh, no, maybe it's Spider Lady. She can give us a costume. She's wearing a cape. Alternatively, she might just try to eat us again. Hey, Elwood. Hi again. You really can't get enough, can you? Running back and forth, fetch quest, you two are so busy. We're not doing it because we want to. The blue bloods still won't let us through. You seriously haven't tried to just blow past them yet? You think we should try that? Joey, no. Might be interesting. Joey, please. Chill, kid, I'm joking. What do you guys need? We're supposed to wrestle one of them, and we need a costume. Damn. Which one are you? Me, I guess? Zephyros is probably better at sports, but he's injured. When did he get injured again? I forget. So can you help us? I might have something for you. Gotta make another deal, unfortunately. I can't have people going around thinking I give out shit for free. Even very cute lowbloods. What do you want? What do you got? Want more of my stuff? Here, I've got... Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm not doing any shady deals. I thought you were all about shady deals. Yeah, on my terms, but I've been burned before, okay? I don't even know what any of that shit is. It's the only stuff I have, though. I don't have any money. Do we have any money? No. Well then. Guess you'll have to come up with something better. How about A? How about, Joey, she likes you. Yeah, she likes being a jerk to me. No, I mean, she's into you. Maybe you should ask her out. What? Bluebuds get really territorial about the trolls in their quadrants. So if she feels protective of you, she'll help us. But... she's a girl? So? And I'm also a girl? Is it a problem for you that she's a girl? I don't get it. Okay, well, obviously you don't really have to go out with her. Just make her think you want to. Is it really a good idea to lie to a high blood? Well, a cerulean isn't a high blood, but... And how do we even know that she's really... You know... Like that? I mean, it's in her name. Huh? Oh, by the way, for those who don't know, trolls don't have any concept of sexuality. This, I guess, was considered progressive back then. Trolls, they're essentially all pansexual. I just don't think I can do this. Sorry. Okay. Hey, what are you two weirdos whispering about over there? It's creeping me out. Nothing! Okay, pay you back later, I guess. I'm guessing none of these work, and she'll come up with something else. How about an IOU? A what now? You know, an IOU. IOU. Well, when... I know what it is. I was just wondering what made you take me for some kind of chump. I'm running a business here. I can't afford to make bad investment decisions. I'll get back to you, I guess. I'll get back to you. Don't wait too long. This offer won't last. Okay, so we need to find something we can use to strike a deal with Elwood. Hey, you. And I'm guessing it's in this cabin.
Well, romancing blue bloods, are we?
I'm guessing it's in this cabin because it's the only one we haven't grabbed something out of yet.
I may have some insider knowledge, but it will cost you.
No thanks. Do you have any illicit materials we can use? All I got is memes, you guys. What? Why do you have memes? Hey, Gary. What time does someone like me have for quadrants? Oh, of course, he's a Redditor. He wouldn't know anything about that. Hey, you might know. You read those kinds of books, right? If there's a girl you like, you could bring her a gift. In Soldier Purbe's book 4. Okay, no. What about you, Bronya? I, as an upstanding, rule-abiding cloistered jade, have absolutely nothing to say on the matters of romance and seduction. Okay. What about you? Huh? A girl? I don't know, use your low blood wiles or whatever the fuck.
You want to charm a cerulean? I don't know, bend over?
Okay. What about you two?
I'm not that great with girls.
Stells and I were kind of an accident. What about you, Stell? No. Oh, I wouldn't even know where to begin buying gifts. Buying gifts is so difficult, isn't it? Okay. So it's no one from this cabin. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Let's go back and talk to all the other dudes. Maybe it's Spider Lady. Are you okay? No, I'm thinking.
If love is what you seek, challenge her. Bring her low in one-on-one combat. Problem solved.
Yeah, no. If you want to impress the cerulean, maybe try jewelry? Something pretty? This is one circumstance where I won't be much help. Okay. I doubt it's you, but just in case. Is it pitch or flushed? I need to sort out the details if I'm going to help out at all. Hey you! We've done nothing with you. Why are you here? Dude, I only have one bit of advice for you when it comes to blue buds. Do not interact, LMAO. What do you guys think? A girl? Lol. Tell her she sucks. Girls love it when you nag them. No. Oh, we can't even talk to Follicle. Right, maybe one of the low bloods will have some love advice for us. You want to impress a girl? Maybe offer to clean something? I have no idea. I'm kind of a one-trick miniature hoof beast.
Over here, you worm sausage.
No. I'm not going to do that, actually. I don't want his advice. You really don't like him, do you? Wrestling? I need my bones, sorry. You want to impress a cerulean? Oh, I don't know, y'all. Offer a home-cooked meal. Okay. So it was no one here, so we're probably going to need to speak to one of the ceruleans. And I'm guessing it's Spider Lady. Because so far her only point has been to kill us. I might just get killed again, but oh well, we're gonna try it. Okie doke. Let's save first. Mwahaha. Hello, lowbloods. Your courage does you credit. Yep, we got that extra credit. Would you happen to know of anything that Elward might like? Oh, certainly. Just come along with me into my room. I have so many things she would like. Alright, let's get killed again. Alright, show me the way. Joey, I don't know if... Shh. Hehehe. Hey, Joey, tough girl, baby. What the fuck are you doing? Well, since you can't help us, I'm just going with someone who can. Joey. Ugh, I'm not gonna be responsible for this. Mwahaha, never fear. I'll be sure to return her to you. Don't fret. Okay, yeah, I'm sure. But I prefer her with all her pieces attached. Girl, come see me. We did the right thing. We made the right choice. It was Spider-Girl. Hello, Elwood. Man, you really think anyone who dresses like that has your best interests at heart? I do if my best interests involve getting a costume. Shit, good grief. Come back here. If it's this, or you turning yourself over to Spider Bitch, I'll just give you the costume. I'm not going to literally let you get yourself killed over a fucking pirate costume. Pirate costume? That's what I got, kids. Why do you just have a pirate costume? Do I pay you to ask stupid questions? You don't pay me to do anything. Take it or leave it. I'll take it. We'll get it back to you as soon as we can. Don't bother, I got a bunch. You've got a bunch of pirate costumes? On this train? Yeah. Why? I thought we'd established I wasn't holding a press conference on the fucking pirate gear. Here, try this on. Okay. Yeah, looks great, babe. You're gonna tear it up in the muscle square. Great, thanks. Alright. Shit, let's be pirates. Do you really think you're ready to face me in the muscle square? Ready as I'll ever be. I'm just gonna change into your battle raiments. My battle raiments. And then I'm gonna trounce you. Ha! Bring it on, sister. Where do you intend for this epic showdown to take place? A true warrior fights in the ring. Yes, you're right, but we don't have a ring here, Moolah. Footnote. I believe they had plans to build one, but the lack of adequate funding necessitated it be scrapped. In the absence of a ring, a true warrior makes do. Stand up and face me, sister. Joey, wake up. What just... Oh, thank goodness you're alive. What happened? Victorious again. Oh, I was wrestling and I lost? Oh, does my head hurt? I guess we failed the test. I... failed? No, sister. That was tremendous. What? My body is surging with adrenaline. My muscles bursting. What a contest. What a stirring theater. Wahahaha. I entertained you enough to pass? By getting punched in the face and passing out immediately? Pfft, simple girl. There can be no winner without a loser. The strong cannot rule without someone weak to subjugate. Your piteous defeat has solidified my iron grasp on the belt. Okay, cool. You are a sister of culture after all. Phew. Thanks. Huh. It seems that you've passed all our tests, Lowblood. Yay, congrats. Does this mean we can pass up to the next train now? Go ahead, Lowbloods. Your fate now rests in the hands of the jesters. Sounds fun. Great. No, sounds great. Okie doke. Is there another... Do they have... Yes, they have a chat here. What are you thinking about? How did you know I was thinking? Well, aren't people always thinking? That's how brains work. Oh, right. Well, my thought wasn't very exciting. I think I've had enough excitement for one day, to be honest. Is Alternia always like this? Yes, unfortunately. But not usually all at once. You're definitely getting an expedited tour of all our planet's problems. You might even call this experience an illustrative vertical slice of the hemospectrum class tensions. The experience has definitely been, tense. That's exactly what I was thinking about. I've never been around blue bloods like that before. I mean, I see them in line at the nutritional requisition market sometimes, but I usually try not to get their attention. Now I'm not sure it matters if they pay attention to me or not. They live in a completely different world than I do, don't they? Yeah, I got that impression too. So now I'm wondering... Oh no, maybe I shouldn't say it. Zephyros, it's fine, I asked. Okay, well, Damek... Wait, Joey, I know you think he's bad, but Damek is a true revolutionary. He has a master plan to end the hemospectrum and free us lowbloods from our metaphorical chains. Which he says are the only things we have to lose. What exactly is the master plan? I actually have no idea. Damek says I wouldn't be able to understand it, even if he explained it. He's the theory guy. I'm supposed to focus on, praxis. Praxis? But come to think of it, he doesn't let me do much of that either. What does he let you do? Let's not get into that right now. But trust me, Joey, Damek is just trying to protect me. He wants to protect me so much, it's what inspired him to destroy the hemospectrum. Uh-huh. And he says we can do it peacefully, too. That if we make a common cause with high bloods against the injustices of the Empire, we can create a new order where everyone is equal. But after talking to all those blue bloods, if I don't have anything to lose by overturning the existing order except my chains, except my fake chains, but high bloods have everything to lose by giving me more rights, what possible common cause could we have? It all seems like the more privilege you have, the more blind you are to existing flaws in the system. Because they aren't really flaws if you're benefiting from them, right? Wow, we're getting deep here. The hemospectrum is structured so that the perks given to every caste are brutally extracted from those beneath them. Sea dwellers don't have to oppress lowbloods directly if they have teals like Stelsa running the bureaucracy for them. It's easy for me to want to burn the whole system down because I live at the bottom, but the view is probably pretty different from the top. A high blood would have more to gain by appeasing members of the caste above them than they ever would uniting with us against the system. I don't know, I'm probably thinking above my intellectual weight class right now. This is why Damek is the theory guy. It's only been half a day since I left my hive, and I already have no idea what to think anymore. Is that a morale thing? Huh? That you need Damek to tell you what to think? Well, every relationship is different. Zephyros. What do you think? I just said I don't know yet. Damek would say, okay, this is about Zephyros. I'll tell you... How about this, Zephyros? I'll tell you what I think. Really? Yeah. I think that everything we've seen today would take anyone a while to process. So it's okay if you don't know how to feel about it just yet. You can come up with your own political opinions. You don't have to copy everything Damek says. Well then, that's gonna be That's gonna be the end of today's stream because my throat is absolutely dying after all of that. Ah. Oh my god, no. Anyway, thank you all for watching. This was fun. This was fun. I'm still disappointed I got what seems to be the bad ending of the the trial. So once we finish Act 2, I'll see if I still have a save point somewhere around there, and we can go back and try it again, and try and get the good ending. But for now, I need to go because my throat is dying, and I have work tomorrow, and I don't want to be completely mute. So my next stream is going to be Friday, 6:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, not Daylight Time. We're not in Daylight Time anymore. And we're going to be doing another drawing stream. I want to finish off the emote I was working on and start on the next one. And I'm also going to... I'm going to order a capture card sometime today. And so depending on when that arrives, I might do like a guerrilla stream of me just like testing it out and playing some Switch games and stuff. We'll see. So let's see who's online. Oh, I should mute this. Oh, we got a few people to choose from. Who do we want to raid? Oi. Shut up. Who do we have? Da. You know what? Let's raid someone. I actually found them because of you, Nod, I believe. Let's raid... Alright. Am I spelling that right? I think either you raided them or... I think it might have been you were in a collab with, like, Theo and Mobo and whatnot. And then you suggested that everyone raid them. So, let's show some love that way. I'm gonna raid Nekomata Rai. They are currently playing Dungeon of the Endless. So I have no idea what that game is. But it should be interesting. So make sure to show them some love. We have a raid message. It's probably just me and Node here, the rest are lurkers, but oh well. We have a raid message here that you can use, or you can if you're subscribed, you can use this one instead. Which looks a little something like this. And I think that's all I had to say. Yeah, I already went I should go through, like, when my next stream is going to be after I've started the raid, so I'm not just awkwardly sitting here thinking, oh, what else do I have to say? Oh well, I've gone through everything. Thanks for watching. Otsukame. Bye bye. I need to go rest my throat.